what is you guys most what series are you guys looking forward to in these NBA playoffs?
Hmm. I'm I'll go first. I'm actually gonna say that this first round well, I'll say the Sixers and the Raptors series. I feel like that's gonna be a pretty interesting series just because based off the Raptors,
Yeah, they've been
have
whooping the
yeah,
Sixers
they've
hard.
been whooping on the Sixers throughout the season. So I'm just kind of interested just to see, if the Sixers can bounce back, in the postseason, and if Joel Embiid can keep that same intensity he had throughout the regular season in the postseason. So I feel like that's going to be a good matchup, between him and Scott Barnes, Pascal Siakam, and Van Pleet. No, not Van Pleet.
No, you're right, Van
Yeah,
Fleet.
Van Pleet. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a good matchup. Is my only worry about Philly is Harden. That's just my only scare is just whether if we're gonna have the playoff Harden that's been showing up these last couple of years. So that's just my only scare for Philly. But I mean, I feel like Joel gonna do his thing, and hopefully Harden, Tobias, and Thibault can step up and help Embiid to surpass this in the first round. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Harden's
What
typically
you
a
got?
good.
Is that
Harden
is
is
that your
typically,
series too?
no. But he's typically a good first round playoffs. It's them late rounds that you start to see Harden play
It
differently.
might,
But
it might be fatigue. Ain't no telling. Cause it's like, bruh, what is wrong with you?
but man, for me, I'm torn, man, between two. It is that Golden State and Denver series, or Boston and versus the Nets. Because this is a big moment for Boston. You know what I mean? Like their best year was when they were pretty much all rookies, man. Like you know what I mean? Like when the year Kyrie got hurt, I think they made the Eastern Conference Finals. Is that the
Were
I
they
don't know.
rookies?
I think that might
No,
be
not rookies,
six.
not rookies,
Might have
but
been the
but they
second
were
one.
I was about to say, dang, they
yeah, but they were close, man. They were
They were
real
still
young.
young bucks though.
Yeah, and so that was their best run. So they've got to prove that wasn't a fluke. That they are them guys. Because man, I'd hate to see this team, just fail year after year, and then just get broken up. It would be a real bummer to see. I'm a huge Jaylen Brown fan. Obviously, love Tatum. He's from St. Louis and all, but um, yeah, man, I don't know. So because that's definitely must watch. But I'm gonna go with Denver and Golden State. This is gonna be a really interesting one. I have no clue which way this could go. Steph is healthy and stuff. Like, I like Golden State, but
I was about to ask, is he still going to play in the first round, or
they say he on the timetable. They
okay,
say he might
questionable
play
or whatever?
late in the first round, but
Okay,
yeah. So with no Steph, like it for me, it's gonna be Boston and New York and Nets. But if Steph can make that series, man, for sure, that's my series.
my series, depending on who wins tonight, you gotta play Memphis. I think it would be a good matchup if the Clippers win or even Minnesota. I think both of them teams, um, it'll be a fast paced game. I could see a series like that going seven. Because this is
Okay.
Memphis' first year. They're young. They really haven't experienced the playoffs. I think the Clippers, although it didn't end the way they wanted it last year, they still did a lot even without Kawhi. So that gave people like Paul George confidence, Reggie Jackson, the Morris brother. And then, like I was telling John before the show started, they got a lot of depth. They got Covington from Houston. They got Norman Powell from Toronto. They still got Terrence Mann. They still got Zubac. They got a lot over there. So if they can somehow beat Minnesota, they're down two right now at half. They can beat them. I think that might be a sleeper series. I think that series almost be like how not Denver. How Dallas and the Clippers were the last couple years.
My boy
How
Nico
they were
loves
just
scoring.
going back and forth, and you know, and the Clippers would end up winning. But I think in this case, not being at home would hurt the Clippers in Game 7. So I think Memphis would be able to pull it off.
Yeah, Minnesota came back in this one though. They were down.
Yeah,
They were down like
Yeah,
7.
uh,
They were down
yeah, they
7
couldn't
with
buy
like
a basket. They were stuck at 7 for a long time.
I
But they
just
were
make
down
sure me and
7 with
Nico
like
arguing about it.
3 minutes to go, and then they scored like 15 points in the last 3 minutes. Like they went off. So
What were you saying, Walt?
No, I was just saying, me and you was just talking about that before we started the show. How Minnesota was somewhat struggling, but I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
Minnesota
yeah,
might
they,
be the
they
sleeper team, though, man.
yeah they found the rim, and I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't mind seeing Ja versus
And that's
uh
the
what's his name, the two guard
Edwards. Talking about
Anthony Edwards.
yeah.
Yes, I would not mind seeing them go head to head for
I was just about to say I wasn't
four,
mind seeing the
five,
two
six,
guys
7
either.
games.
Right? Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be
give us the
nice little
dunk
scene.
competition that we never got this year.
Huh?
Give us the dunk competition that we never got this
Oh
year.
yeah, but I think the only problem with Memphis though is, can Steven Adams guard Towns?
No, but can he?
But
Can
I
he?
mean, they can play team defense against them, though. Yeah, I mean, which
I
they
think
do.
you have to swarm him. Like you got to get the ball out of his hand. Can't because Towns he can do a little bit of everything. Man. He can take you off the
Steve,
dribble. He can
Steve
stretch it.
Adams can lock down about 20 to 25 centers in the league, and then the other five can just drop 30,
Yeah,
40 of them
like
every
like
night.
like the Joker. He always give him problems.
Right, like he can
Joker gives
anybody
him
who
problems.
is with anything of a shot or a dribble move, Steve Adams is in trouble. But
Yeah,
I mean, he can hold his own against Gobert or any of the other
I
bigs
think
who.
that would be the deciding factor. Can you not stop, but can you slow down Anthony Towns?
But they got some. I mean, they got some other pieces too that they have to stop, in my opinion. Though, got Russell, like you said, Edwards.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, for sure. But I think Ja and Bane and I think they kind of offset them. I ain't gonna lie, I would like to see Ja and Pat Bev for 4 straight games. That's what I want to see. You know, that Pat Bev in his grill and Ja, he
but
he wants
Ja
to
like stuff
smoke.
like that though.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
that's what
taking
I'm
Ja.
saying. He
Yeah,
wants to smoke
I'm
with
taking Ja
everybody.
every time. I'm
So,
sorry.
but Pat Bev, he plays mind games. He'll get you irritated.
Hey,
So it would be interesting. I would like to see that. I would like to see that.